Champions League.
Yes.
Benfica, Real Madrid.
Benfica, Real Madrid. Allegedly, I can't remember the youth's name. Why do we know?
Panatoni?
What? Blood. What's worse than him?
It's something like that.
Anyway, so he apparently called Vinicius Jr. A monkey three times.
Mono, 5 times.
Yeah, 5 times.
That means monkey, yeah? Mono.
Yeah, but what he did apparently is that he used his
But he pulled his
shirt
top up over his face.
and he said his thing and said whatever he's saying. You know what I mean? Now, Vinicius ran to the ref and said, "Look, he just said this. Blah 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 blah." Mbappé apparently heard it.
The
And
ref gave the signal.
yes, I didn't even know that was the signal.
What does that mean?
For racist.
Racism.
Oh,
Racist.
Gianluca Prestiani.
That's right.
Told you.
He's
waste
Prestiani.
man. You're a waste man, bro.
I would agree. Even if whatever he said,
Yeah.
he's been because he said, "Oh, I said, bro." Like, why would you hide your mouth to say, bro? Like, just say, bro. Like, don't hide behind. He's a coward. I can't remember who said.
But most racists are cowards.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. And, the area you've come from, you probably saw, or
BNP
did you
and that.
see?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
I got chased by them and everything.
Really? But yeah, so my thought is, in regards to him, because there's no concrete evidence apart from Mbappe's testimony and Vinicius Jr.'s testimony, what should happen to that guy? Do we just believe outright? Or?
So there's quite a few things. So Mbappe said that some of the Benfica's players heard.
Yes.
Right.
So it's up to, is this guy's colleagues going to be aligned with him
Whistleblow.
and not here? Or are they going to be stand outside and whistleblow? However, if they whistleblow, they probably won't be able to play for Benfica again.
And some of them are black.
Because the club,
That was them.
the coach and the owner have all come out with statements almost pinning the problem back on to Vinicius
Because
Jr.
saying he's an antagonist. Again,
He danced in front of the Benfica fans
Well, he does. Yes, in front
to
of the
celebrate.
Yeah.
So there was like, oh, you doing that has kind of brought something on.
No.
But when you watch it, you can see pure missiles and all sorts being
sitting there
thrown
fling.
onto the pitch.
there was a bit to it where they're claiming it was because he was dancing, but actually when he's walking back, he points to the name on his shirt. That's when the referee gives him the yellow card. But I mean,
he got a yellow
Mourinho
card.
saying that about Mourinho was the guy who was telling Liverpool fans to shush. He was the guy running up against Man
Always to
United.
Liverpool.
It was just listen. For me, you asked the question, what should happen? You go by what you see. At the end of the day, if a player covers his mouth, he's covering his mouth because the cameras are watching him.
Yeah.
If you're that able to talk, you will just say it in front of the camera. As far as I'm concerned, the fact you covered it means you're guilty. You've got to prove how you're not guilty. Not I've got to prove you are guilty, because all the circumstantial evidence proves you are guilty.
I don't follow football. What country is this? Italy?
No, this is in Portugal.
All them countries are racist. Italy, Portugal, the fans are racist, man, anyway, like in football.
And the old school ones, I guess. Yeah,
That's a bit general. I'm not going to align with that. But what I'm saying, there's a lot of racism, and it doesn't help these guys from Argentina.
because they are historically.
There was the whole thing about when they beat France in the World Cup final, and the comments they were making on the players were making.
But even the French, a lot of them are racist as well.
Yeah,
I'm at France twice, and twice I got racially abused.
Really?
Yeah.
It's mad because you think, because somebody said, I read it somewhere, so, oh, I can't believe, and this is a statement I'm going to mention to you lot, and you tell me what you think. I can't believe this is happening in 2026.
Really?
Mate, I don't understand that. Racism is always going to happen.
Yeah.
It's life. Deal with it. That's what I say.
Deal with it? What do you mean deal with it?
Because it's going to happen. We can't stop it. It's going to happen. So I'm not gonna. I've been racially abused. I've been attacked. I've been chased. My mate got killed by a racist. I'm not gonna but I'm not gonna spend my whole life just go, oh my God, racism. Like, it's life. It's life, man.
I can't agree with that.
I don't agree with it at all. It should be a change. People should get go in jail for it. People should be punched up for it. Sorry.
No, I agree. That's my view.
We live in a day and era. I've done a video before. I'm from an era where if you give it, you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Now we've got social media. Because to go behind a computer, there's no accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think racists are cowards because they don't need mouthy in groups. One-on-one, no one else, not one of us.
No one say nothing. No,
but in a group of the man them, or about 10 of them, or 5 of them, they're mouthy. But one-on-one, no.
Nothing.
They're cowards.
So,
final words.
The reason why I can't agree with that is because, like, 20, 30 years ago, racism was overt in this society. You can be overt with racism in this society.
Yeah.
You know, you had Burning Manning, Jim Davidson, and all those guys.
Yeah.
They were just out here being racist.
Yeah, of course.
And it was just calm, right? Through whichever systems have been put in place and whatever else, and steps have been taken, the tolerance level has reduced a huge amount. It's not gone, but it's reduced a huge amount. However, what it shows is if you do something, then there'll be a consequence and repercussions towards it.
Okay.
So therefore, is the UK pioneers? Are they at the forefront? Are they doing something different potentially? I mean, no. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
However, are they doing enough? Definitely not.
No.
But what I would say is, until this is across the board, you're not going to see a difference. I saw two things. There's a famous, I can't remember her name. She's an influencer. She went from Argentina. She went to Brazil, and she was being served at a bar. Yeah. And when the bill came, she didn't like it, or she didn't like the waiting stuff.
And she did the monkey.
She done a little monkey chant.
She went to jail for it.
To the waiting stuff, but it was on camera.
Yeah.
So when she tried to leave the country, their version of ICE, wherever it is, just yanked her up.
Because in Brazil, it's illegal to be racist.
Right. So they said, all right, cool. Bam, put her on a ankle tag.
I see that.
And then now she's waiting sentencing. But the second thing is, I also saw today that there was a group of Spanish, it was a Spanish act. And it's a performance against racism. However, all of the Spaniards that were on the act were dressed as Lamar and...
So they blackfaced.
And Williams.
What?
And they were singing a song. Yeah, Nico Williams.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, so they were singing a song, something to do with racism. I couldn't work it out, but I just heard "and negro," and I was like, "Russ." Already too much. But they were all in blackface. All of them.
That's mad.
Do you know? Just touching on that.
Literally,
the final thing I want to say on it is that I hear what you're saying. Racism is here. You can't change it. The problem is society right now is making racism become more and more emboldened. We're living in a time, and we got to be really mindful of the time we're living in. Yeah. When the days before, when we would have been able to punch someone in the face, now MPs, prime ministers, presidents are openly saying things that are racist, and they're getting away with it. Yeah. And the scary thing is, the way society is going, it's going so far in that direction, it's becoming acceptable. So in this circumstance, doesn't surprise me what happens to him on the pitch at all, because we're seeing more and more of it happening. Doesn't surprise me at all.